Yes, guys, I will now do my walking video around Gun Hill Signal Station, starting from the deck that gives awesome views of the St. George Valley. And this is the deck where you can have your breakfast, lunch, dinner, and so on. This is the washroom facility here. This is the walkway to the signal station itself. As I said before, Gun Hill Signal Station was established in 1818 as a fortress to signal when the enemies were coming in. And it is also a property of the Barbados National Trust. This is the walkway looking back to the Fusilia Cafe. So I'm in the parish of St. George at the moment, which is to the center of the island. St. George and St. Thomas are the two parishes here in Barbados, situated to the center of the island. So there's no sea nor coastline in these parishes. There's a cannon here as well. The sign says, "Welcome to Gun Hill Signal Station," one of the 6 signal stations erected in the first 2 decades of the 19th century for the dual purposes of defense, both internal and external, as well as for communication with centers of command and control in Barbados. The erection of this signal station followed in the 1860 enslaved rebellion. The other signal stations included Moncrief in St. Philip, Cotton Tower in St. Joseph, Grenade Hall and Dover Fort in St. Peter, and Highgate in St. Michael, only a few miles from Bridgetown. It should be noted that by the last quarter of the 19th century, there were other locations capable of receiving and sending signals, and these included Queen's House, Needham's Point, Government House, the Central Police Station, and Commercial Hall in Bridgetown. Yes, guys, this is the lion sculpture, which is situated just below the signal station. It was carved by an officer of the station by the name of Captain Henry Wilkinson. Here are some more awesome views of the island as well. Again, overlooking the St. George Valley, looking straight into Buckley. You'll come across the Buckley Sugar Factory, which ceased operation in 2002. Buckley is spelled Bulkeley. Some may spell it Buckley, but it's Bulkeley. That's where my grandmother used to work. My grandmother from my father's side. My father's mother used to work there. You can see all the way to the Turnpike Road in St. George. The Turnpike is to the southern end of St. George, which takes you back to Christchurch, which is to the south of the island. Christchurch is in the south of the island. That is the main road. That's why using a cross-country road to get from Christchurch to St. George, but mostly we use Carmichael Road, then the Turnpike. We're looking into the Turnpike now, which takes you back to Borden Hall on Windsor Road. Looking down to below the lion sculpture, Gun Hill. Looking all into St. George Valley, and we can see Walkers in St. George, and Workmans, and we can see all of the lean area, which is just by the polyclinic, and down to St. George Parish Church. Out of the Tate Hill, we can see Robert's Manufacturing, which is at Lower Estate in St. George, and we can see into the port. We can see all the Charles Road Bridge in St. George. We can see all into the Bridgetown Port and the Water Harbour. Looking in the southern direction, southeasterly direction, where we can see all that to the airport in Christchurch, where these big white balls are opposite the airport, in a place called Hopefield. Gun Hill Signal Station. Some more cannons here. As I said before, Gun Hill is 700 feet above sea level. You can see all of the St. George Parish Church, which is the second oldest place of worship in Barbados. It was built in 1641 and rebuilt in 1784. And we are looking southwesternly now across the bridge to Spring Garden Highway and Brighton Beach, and we can see all up into the Warrens area, the Warrens business and commercial area, which is known as the city area from the city. Warrens is in the center of the island as well, in close proximity to the parish of St. Thomas. We can see all up to Kenwood Road with the Comfort Dwelling Department Store, and we can see all up to Beach Recycling Plant in Kean Garden, St. Thomas. Opposite there will be the new district police station. We can see all up to Grandview Heights in Shop Hill, St. Thomas. We can see all up to Applegate in St. Thomas, where you will come, which is on the border with St. Thomas and St. George. We will come across the chimney for the former Applegate's plantation, which later became the West Indies Records Limited and is now the Barbados Packaging Industries. We can see all up to Market Hill in St. George, all up to St. Helens and Cuthbert Moore School. We can see all to Ashford in St. Thomas, which is the road to Harrison Cave and Richmond Hall Gully. We can see all to Hopewell and Jack in the Box Gully. And this is all the signal station here. So as I said, this gives awesome views of the island. This Gun Hill signal station gives awesome views of the island. You can even see the sunset over here. The sun over here in the west. Just looking in the westerly direction. Come back to the center in St. Thomas. St. Thomas and St. George are two neighboring parishes to the center of the island. So thank you guys for watching and have a blessed evening.